coffee?
I just gotta make gravy and coffee maker.
I made gravy for donuts. You know it. What are you up to? You gotta work?
Yeah, I gotta work at 5. I just downloaded Overwatch, so.
Oh, cool. Dude, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
We'll play.
Yeah. Is it like a tutorial that I have to do?
Yeah. Gotta do a little run through. It's really easy. It's really fun. That game's really fun because of how like easy it is. You know, you'll be able to just pick it up and play it.
Yeah, I imagine.
Hello, Stack. How are you? How's it going? What's going on with you, man? Bam a lamb. Ooh, bam 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 a lamb. That's my favorite. When Curtis plays that, that's my favorite. I like when he does that. I like when he does Freebird. And I like when he does Kenny Loggins. I love that shit. I actually love watching Curtis play Rock Band. I know. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I know, coffee and donuts, huh? That's perfect. Dude, the last 2 days, this is no shit. This is real Splinternut. The last 2 days, all I've eaten is donuts and breakfast cereal. This is like all I want. You had cereal, and you said something about cereal, and I was like, dude, I haven't eaten cereal for months. So I got like frosted mini wheats, dude. The dough of the nut variety. Yeah, can't spell donut without the nut. Hey, what's up, show? I know, I never eat stuff like that. I keep it really simple. I'm really basic. I get my stuff for my sandwiches, and I eat turkey sandwiches, and I pretty much sustain myself on that. Turkey sandwich, some pickles, some chips. Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? How you doing, Sam? So yeah, frosted mini wheats, some milk. You know, I'll give myself a treat. Actually, you guys, I couldn't button this shirt up. Like last year around this time, like I couldn't button this shirt up. Hey, what's up, Ralu? How you doing? So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about that. I can have a donut. Dude, I quit drinking beer. I quit drinking beer and I started in on the turkey. And I've lost the weight. It works. No beer, eat turkey. That's the Splinternut diet. How's it going out there, show? What's going on with you, man? Oh, LFL. Much love, LFL. Wow. I could have a beer if I wanted. Dude, I gotta do something. I can't get tan. Right here, bro. Oh, you want to see it, Sam? Here, I got you, bro. There you go. I brought donuts for everybody. I buy them and I leave them out on the counter for everybody, for all the roommates and stuff. Gotta have donuts, right? Donuts and gravy. This is gravy for the donuts. The coffee. Stuck in a boot loop. Ah, dude. Man, PCs can really be a bitch, man. I had a hard time keeping up with them, you know. Yeah, I got you, Sam. You know it, bro. You know it. I have a hard time keeping up with it, man. Like I know without spending like thousands of dollars, you know, I can't really have like the computer that I would want to have, you know. It's what makes something like the PlayStation so terrific. It's accessible. I bought that PlayStation and you got it. What you can't do on a PlayStation, what you can do on your PC. So that's a trade-off. But as far as my entertainment machine, it's like could have done worse, right? I don't know. I'm interested. I'm excited for the 5, and I'm interested in the 5 coming out and what that's gonna, you know, entail. You know, am I gonna want to run out and spend $600? I don't know. That I don't know. But yes, I do. But I do. But I want one. So yeah. What's up, Frank? How's it going? Underwater? What? How are you texting me from underwater? How are you? How is this going? How is this going down, Salad? Much love and respect to you. Yes, Salad. I know. From now on, it's all Frank from here on out, you guys. I didn't think you were joking. Are you in a fucking submarine? What is going on? How are you underwater? Do you have a waterproof phone? Are you snorkeling? Explanation, please. I think it's fantastic that you're underwater and you're watching the stream. And that's got to be a first for me. I don't know that I've ever personally been YouTubed underwater. How the hell are you underwater? He's in the bathtub? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We've got one like that here that you could sit in. I don't do that. See, it used to be a donut. You know, what is it when it gets to this point, you know? Is that still a donut? It's a donut end. That's your donut butt. Whoa. I'm really just hanging on here. You got to know. I'm just hanging on here. I want to know what Salad is gonna say. I want to know what it's gonna be. I'm like totally interested here. It's been raining. It's rained all day here. It's been like beautiful, 70-degree days, stuff like that. Last couple days. Rain, rain, and rain, and rain, and rain. Gets cold, it rains. We might even get snow. Yes, sir. Yeah, I only smoke American Spirit cigarettes. I won't smoke other cigarettes. I would smoke like a Dunhill or like a Nat Sherman, but I don't prefer them. The Dunhills are pretty good. But if it weren't for, I mean, I wouldn't smoke cigarettes. I'll smoke American spirits. That's about it. Oof. How you doing, Mikey? How's the game world going? What's going on with you? Dude, the big thing for me right now was, all I wanted to play was Overwatch. And I was like, man, I want to pay $60 for Overwatch. I was going on and on about Overwatch. Then I see it the other day and they did free weekend trial for Overwatch. And what do you know? Overwatch on sale for $20. So if you don't have it, now's a good time to pick that game up because it is fun. You will play it. I usually smoke Newport 100s or bench. See, but that's the thing. You've got your thing. You don't smoke very much, do you, Sam? It's good. I admire your willpower not to smoke on your stream. Fortnite. I used to play the Fortnite. And Fortnite got a little crazy for me. And this is interesting, man. This is really interesting, actually, after playing. What was the new item in Fortnite? It was that hamster ball, right? It was that hamster ball. And what was the new character in Overwatch? Is it the hamster wrecking ball? Like, what? Like, that's a little weird. I know, man. And good job to you, man. I got to do something. I don't drink anymore, so I used to do this on beer, and now I don't stream on beer anymore. So one piece at a time. But that's what I'm saying. You stream for like hours and hours and hours. Do you sneak off and go have a puff? What I need to do is just get the nicotine gum and wean myself off cigarettes. The hamster's name is Miley Cyrus. Is it really? The hamster in the like that drives the mech. I haven't used that. Well, it was new to me. His name is Hammond. That was new to me. I had never seen that character before. I just thought a little bit of a coincidence, I just kind of noticed those things about Fortnite. Like as soon as Blackout came out, they had ATVs in Fortnite. I was like, oh yeah, you've got ATVs now because Blackout has now you got to do it. They got to do everything every other video game does. It's interesting. Their method is interesting, but it ends up that game is just like packed full of stuff. Dude, he can really do it. If you've never heard Raider Nation Sam do his impersonation of Splinternut, he can do it, man. He kills it. Sam flippin' nails it. I don't know. It's Friday. I'm definitely going to be on for games later. But I got off work and I didn't really quite feel like playing games yet. And I thought, I'll get on, I'll say hi, I'll say hey to everybody. Oh, I'm jealous. That's great that you got great weather out there. You deserve it. You got it stays colder out there. It seems like longer than it does here. Cuz it's been nice here. It's been in the 70s and really like pretty amazing. All the leaves are coming back onto the trees and it's beautiful. So all this rain, it'll be good. It'll be good stuff. You got to work tomorrow? No. You don't have to work too early, do you, Sam? You work early in the morning? Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Nah, it's beautiful where Sam lives, man. Where Sam lives, that's pretty optimal, gotta say. As far as the weather, really, it's like down when it gets down like San Diego, man. I love it down there. I love how San Diego like feels. The weather there is amazing. Beautiful, man. It's a beautiful area of the country. Anybody who's never been to LA, it's amazing. It's an amazing place. That's not too bad. But you still got to get up and go. That's a thing. Oh, yeah. San Diego's awesome, man. San Diego's beautiful. Newport Beach. Hell yeah. Yeah, the last time I went down there, we went down to Venice and hung out and yeah, had a great time. I went to comedy shows and stuff in LA. I've only been there a couple times and never for very long. Minnesota, the great state of Minnesota. What's up, Happy Meal? How you doing? Frankly, Happy Meal? I don't know. I was hoping you'd tell me. Hey, what's up, Pixie? How you doing? Cheers to you. How are you? I'm on early. I've been going on earlier. When I do go on, I've been going on earlier because I'm so game addicted at this point. I stay up all night playing some sort of game. Yeah, it's good to hear from you. Yeah, things are getting nice up there, right? Things are thawing out for you guys. I hope so. You guys are going to be going to the beach and doing all your fun stuff pretty soon here, huh? Be nice. I need to get off my tiny island at some point in time. Barbecue. Oh, see, it is getting nice if you're barbecuing. Hey, Press to Play, how you doing? How's it going, man? Um, I've got a whole turkey breast in there in my freezer. I'm gonna thaw out. I'm gonna smoke this turkey breast. Game addiction can be scary. You know, D-back, I can quit anytime I want. I like to tell myself that. I know I go through phases, man. I go through phases. A couple years ago, it was movies. Right now, it's video games. Before that, it was records. You know, at one point in time, it was skateboards and skateboard ephemera. I, you know, you're into what you into. Oh, dude, excellent, excellent. I'm excited to hear that. I'm excited to hear that. The hell yeah, you know it, Marcus. You fucking know it, man. Well, that's true, D-back. I mean, well, I quit drinking beer and stuff. I can't play video games if I'm drinking beer. So, I've just kind of replaced one with another. You know, you got to do something. You got to fill that void. Well, and I've got the skylight here too. So I mean, really, this room gets really nice natural light. I thought, why not in the daytime? Why not, Marcus? Oh, I'm glad you guys are here. sometimes, I mean, I can, I'm feeling the low key drinking coffee stream. I used to try and do it before, and I would just get too wound up. I'd get too high strung. I would just like talk too much. Like that's a thing. Like, when I when I first saw this, and when I first saw people doing this, I was like, man, you got to fill up a lot of space. Streaming is actually daunting. It's actually really hard. You've got to fill up so much space. That kind of stuff. And I'd see it and I'd say, people are doing this for 6 hours, for 8 hours. Like, they're not even playing a game. Like, holy shit, man. Can I do that? Can I really, like, be on for that much time? You know? Maybe. It's great to hear from you guys, and it's going to be a great summer. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm already feeling it. I'm feeling the summer coming on. So, we're getting some good energy here. We're getting some positive energy from the sun. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, you got to change things up. Well, I prefer it. Like if I could get the chat more on point when I game stream. If I could get the chat going more often when I game streamed, I would probably do it a little more. But I have difficulties. Plus, man, a lot of things happen with game streams where I get lag or I get kicked. My performance isn't what I want it to be. So there's that too. But it's all experimental. Again, I just press the share button and go. Well, that's what we're talking about, Pig Destroyer. Who is Frank? Are you Frank? Am I Frank? Are we Frank? Can we be frank? It's all Frank from now on, dude. This is all Frank. If I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna put myself on like this, I would like to be frank. Dude, yes, that would be sweet. Rocksmith would be sweet. Then I could base out. That would be fun for streaming. I could base out. Yeah, why don't we all be frank? Let's be that. Well, here's what I've noticed. Here's what I've noticed in my day-to-day life is that people ask me questions and then I don't give them the answers that they're looking for. And then they get frustrated with me, and they get frustrated with the conversation, But to me, I'm just being honest. I'm just saying what I think, and I think, well, you asked, you asked my opinion. Now you're pissed. Now you're bummed on me, dude. Do it. I got my bass all fixed up. I got my gear all in order. And now Frankie's not been coming around. Frankie's mom is 95 years old, and I think maybe at this point she's not doing so well because I'm seeing Frankie less and less. 40,000 songs? No shit. I've got my PC. My PC is kind of in progress. My PC's in a state of flux, we'll say. Yeah, get back to the base. Get back to the base. It all comes back. It's like riding a bike. I've been playing the guitar and stuff since I was a little kid, and I go through periods. I don't practice all that much at this point in time in my life. But also that's another journey, and you get into music, and it takes some like discovery to even like find out who you are or what your place is. So it took me a while to discover what um, where I was really applicable with music. I can do all sorts of things. I can't do all sorts of things well, but at least I investigated those things, tried it out. Saw if maybe I could do that. 40,000 songs. Holy shit. Yeah, nah, things change. It is good. Things are rolling along. Like, it's your job to roll along with it, I think. You know, that whoever you are, that's like your place in the world. And when you stop doing that, that's when you got a problem. You know. I love when you have a great new album to listen to. Yeah, yeah. Well, what have you been on lately? You been on anything good? My friends have been making really great music lately. I've been listening to stuff that I've been listening to stuff that they've been creating. Really, that's what I've been stoked on. So, I get interested in that. Maybe I'll be able to get involved in some way. Springtime's a good time for it. Uh, oh yeah, Jamiroquai, huh? Jamiroquai's awesome. That's great. Hey, what's up, Beverly Hills Royalty? How you doing? How are you, man? How are things out in beautiful Los Angeles? How's the wife? Wait to hear our... Yeah, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited, press. I love it. I love it. New music, man. Cool. You sent me those on Facebook, huh? Excellent. I don't get on Facebook very often, but I will intentionally to see those. I've only got Facebook as Splinternut. I don't really have real Facebook, and I kind of hacked Facebook a little bit because when I signed up for it, I was pretty resistant. I don't like Facebook really, and the first thing that it told me was don't accept anybody you don't know in real life as a friend. And I thought about this, and I thought about what I was doing here. Summer Girl by Jamiroquai is terrific. I will. Dude, Jamiroquai is groovy, man. Alanis Morissette. Amazing. She was on You Can't Do That on Television. His albums are groovy, though. I've always liked Jamiroquai. He's kind of got that kind of Prince kind of vibe. He's in that vein. But there's a secret. Well, for me, I like disco music. As a bass player, I love disco. Alanis Morissette and the Cranberries. Yeah. Oh, she is Canadian, isn't she? How you doing, Eric? What's going on? I feel like I did this thing where I had a thought there and I was talking about something Yeah, okay, yeah. It was Facebook and being resistant to Facebook and them saying, don't accept anybody you don't know as a friend. And I thought, all I do on PlayStation is make friends with people that I don't know. And everything's okay. Like, not to freak you out or anything, Facebook, but what's the internet for if it's not to get to know people? Who cares that we don't know each other face to face? Who cares that we never met? We've got this communication tool and we're not supposed to use it with but you're not supposed to don't get outside of your bubble is what that says to me. You know, yeah, that's what because that's the angle that Facebook is coming from. Stay in your bubble, think in your bubble, reinforce your ideas. Dude, that's a thing. So what was the first thing that I did when I got Facebook? I made sure to make friends with as many people as I don't know as I could right off the bat. So I just sent all these friend requests out to all these people all over the world. And so basically, like, any of my Facebook friends, like, besides the few people that I actually would communicate with using that, the few, it's just fake. It's just made up. I don't know any of them. They're all in Southeast Asia and shit. It just looks like I have a bunch of friends on Facebook. Isn't that funny? Mm-hmm. I really only use it for things like that, for when you want to send me a video or, you know. There's a couple people, yeah. I used to keep in contact with like a couple people. That's about it. Yeah, but I was like, fuck that, man. Fuck you. What about Twatter? You got that? I don't. No, I don't. Because I'll tell you why not. You know. Because a twit is a stupid person. So if you're tweeting, if you're doing that, like, you're a twit. So no, I don't tweet. I'm not a twit. Yeah. It's fucking stupid. That shit doesn't make any sense either. It doesn't really, something like Twitter has such a small, like, function. It's, how is that even interesting? This is interesting. PlayStation Network is interesting. Twitch is interesting. You know? So's mine. You can find my cat. She's on there. Apocalypse. I didn't make the Facebook page for my cat. See, I think you're interesting. Do you know that cat? Do you know the cat Little Bub? Do you know who Little Bub is? Have you guys heard of Little Bub? I saw Little Bub on the cat litter and stuff. Little Bub. See, getting to know all you guys has been interesting. You know, doing all this and reaching out in this way has been really good for me personally and socially and whatever. It's completely different. You know, I can virtually, socially be around a completely different set of people than if I went out around here and if I went out around here, I go to the bar, I do stuff like that, I'm going to see the same people. Bub, Rub, and Lil Sis? No, I don't. Bub, Rub, and Lil Sis. Is that a rap duo? Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the thing. And that is what happens? The cream rises to the top, you guys. You do something like this, you're gonna end up. That's who you're gonna end up knowing. The like-minded people, the people that aren't like that. They're not gonna hang out. They're gonna fuck off after too long. You're gonna say, this isn't for me. This isn't the stream for me. These are the folks I want to talk to and hang out with. The whistles go woo woo. Bub Rub and Lil Sis. I'll check it out. I was in the dark for many years. I went without internet. I didn't, you know, it wasn't a thing for me. I'm choosy. I'm choosy, but yes, it does. It keeps me happy. What else are you gonna do on a rainy day? When I was a teenager, I would have just gone downtown, and all you guys would have been downtown, and I would have talked to all you, and we would have sat in a park and talked. You know, sat in a park where people played chess and smoked weed and ate sandwiches and drank soda pop. It was fun. It's a fun way to grow up. but this place, this town and stuff, that's not what it is for me anymore. For years and years, that's what it was. And social networking for us was going outside. It all happened outside. It all happened in a park, on a block, on front porches and doorsteps, Yeah, well, it's the 21st century, but I don't want to spend my whole life, staring at a phone, and that's not it. That's not it. To be honest with you, like, I always knew I'd just break that shit, man. I was like, yeah, I could get a fancy phone, whatever. I'm like, how could I have that in my pocket, man? I skateboard everywhere. Like, I'm just going to destroy that thing. I've paid $200, $500, something for something I'm going to destroy. Like, no. So, yeah, you got to choose. You got to choose. This PlayStation sits at home. It sits on my desk. You're in my office. Yeah, I mean, I'm not just gonna... I'm not just gonna spend my time with any old thing, to be frank. But I'm glad you guys are doing good. Hey, have fun. Have fun at your barbecue. Thanks for coming around and saying hi to me. You guys are great. Thanks for sticking with me. All these years. All 2 of these years. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Cheers to you. I'm happy. I'm happy things are getting nice for you guys up there. It's about that time. Things are coming back to life. I love it. Seeing all the leaves pop up on all the trees and everything. It's beautiful. I'm going to get a little bird feeder put out there outside my window on the shepherd's hook, so she so she can sit in the window and blow snot all over the window and watch the birds. I'll return here in a second. It is, isn't it? It's not a lot. There's not a lot going on. Yeah, I think it's kind of seen its day. You know, I was a little late to the game, and I use it mainly at this point because it's easy. I've been using it, but I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. I'll move on here pretty soon. Once I get some better technology, I'll switch. I'll do something else, I'm sure. Yeah, I've thought about that. And I was on Twitch more at the beginning of the year, and then I just faded out. So I gotta get back on Twitch. It's a little hard for me because it ends up it's kind of slow going sometimes. But once I do it, once I build up, I can feel comfortable on Twitch. I would like to get my computer working better. I'd want to stream straight from my PC onto Twitch, I think. So, that's the other thing is I feel a little nerfed on there being from PlayStation. Awesome, thank you, dude. Thank you. I do like Twitch, and Twitch has a great community, and it's really all about the games, man. And so you got to give it to them. You got to hand it to Twitch. So yeah, no, I'll be changing it up. This can't really last forever. And and we'll see what's going on with the next console as well. The next console is going to be out before too long, so that's the thing. I know there's tons of IRL, and but dude, some of the stuff on there is really well produced. That's the other thing. I'm like, wow, man, people really put some production quality into their Twitch streams. It is. It definitely is. Yeah, but that's the thing. I think I would want to do that from my computer. I think I would want to negate the PlayStation to do that. So I've got to change some things. I've got to get my setup going. I don't have great gear. But again, that's part of why I'm going back to school. Oh, my nibbling unit. That one is how she is all the time. I think the last stream, she just sat on the arm of that couch the entire time. That's the thing, and you don't really need too much. You just need the right stuff. It doesn't even really take too much gear. You just want to have the right gear, and then you can do that. Yeah, yeah. I'm going back to school. You know, like that movie with Rodney Dangerfield, where he's got to go back to school and he's old. It's like that, except it's me. Mm-hmm. I've been told off. Hey, what's up, Kafuzi? How you doing? Cheers to you. God bless you, Miss Kafuzi. How are you? Yeah, I don't need too much. I've got a drape for a green screen. I can do the green screen on here. So, and as I said, I got my computer, but that's part of why going back to school, I'll be able to get better computer gear. Hey, what's up, Carrie Hunter? How you doing? Cheers to you. How's it going in Canada? Much love to Canada. Hope you're doing great up there. Yeah, well, I'm living in a dorm with 40 to 30-year-olds, so uh, that's a thing. I live in a dorm with Swerve and Skeets Ding Dong. That's what's going on. I live in the college town. I live the lifestyle already. You know. Good to hear, Kafuzi. I hope it's a nice day out there. Really, Marcus, I want better access to stuff. I want better computers. I want better internet access. I want some mobility in that department. So school, you know, things are good. Thanks, really. Yeah, that's how it's been here today too. It's been raining all damn day. It's just been coming down, cats and dogs, and it got cold. See, I was hoping you could tell me, Shuggy. I was hoping you'd know. It's all Frank. Hey, there's Frank. How's it going, Frank? Speak of the devil. How are you, man? There you go, Shuggy. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Love you. I love Canada. He's here. Now the conversation can begin. Where do we start, Frank? The ball's in your court now, Frank. Hey, have a great time, Marcus. Have a good one. Enjoy the weather up there, man. No idea where Frank Franklin is. Something's going off in the dryer. That's pretty funny. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it kind of goes without saying there's a lot of bullshit on here. So I'm being frank about it, right? I can't be frank. I've got to be me. For a minute, moo. Nah, that's some good old playroom bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, oh, that's great, Kafuzi. That's awesome. I never met a pie I didn't like. What's up, Hippie? How you doing, bro? Cheers to you, man. Go Leafs, go. Oh, but I put all my money on the Buffalo Sabres. Shit. Bad move, Splinternut. That's my hockey joke. I bet on the Sabres. Hockey's actually illegal in Indiana. We can't play hockey here. It's illegal here. A lot of people don't know that about Indiana. Cheers, hippie. Yeah, that's great. Fact stick. Can you guess? Can you guess what my favorite kind of pie is? I do love pie. I'm a aficionado. I love it. Frank's getting all the love. Frank's getting all the love. See? I put Frank's name in the stream and he gets all the love. That's how it works. Cherry or blueberry? No, no. I do like those. Especially blueberry. Beef. Mincemeat pie. No, my absolute favorite's gooseberry. I like the tart gooseberry pie. I like strawberry rhubarb a lot. Strawberry rhubarb, excellent, excellent pie. I do love gooseberry. When I worked at the Italian place, when I was 20 years ago, Bumbleberry? Yeah, hell yeah. We have like, what do you call them? Gooseberries around here. We'll make gooseberry pie. Yeah, when I worked at the Italian place, she homemade all the pies there, and I got this crash course. Ooh, yeah, raspberry sour cream. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. That's terrific. Bumbleberry. Yeah, we get those service berries and we get mulberries and stuff here. Gooseberries. Pizza's a pie. That's a kind of pie. Good Friday fucked my day. Did it? I guess I always forget about this weekend being a holiday weekend. It doesn't. I think it always kind of moves around. So everything's closed. What? Really? Everything's closed there because it's Good Friday? Not here. Yes, pizza is a kind of pie, Frank. Yes, it's a form of pie. A pizza pie. Sure. Especially like in Chicago, man. That's a thing, really? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think I don't think there I don't think there is enough of a there wouldn't be a majority Catholic population here. Yes, yes, Frank, yes. I could see in cities and places where it's a majority Catholic population, yeah, Good Friday would do it. But that's not here. I would have been a Catholic, I suppose, in another life. But being born into the modern idiom, my family that was Catholic had forgotten about that, I think. Meet you outside. 3 hours. When I had friends that lived down in Arkansas, there'd be dry counties and shit down there. And we'd go down there to visit. And we'd want to get some beer or something, and we would have to drive for an hour and a half on these dirt roads and shit to get to a state-run liquor store. And I was like, fuck this, man. This is awful. I was like, this is an awful way to live, man. Fucking bummer. Yeah, no way. Those dirt roads are scary, too. Carrie, I'm from Indiana in the U.S. So not far. I'm about 5 hours away from Canada. I could get in the car and drive to Canada if I wanted. Um, it would be like Windsor would be the closest. It would do such like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't, I didn't grow up around any of that stuff, so I always forget about it, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, down in Windsor. I've been to Windsor a few times. We used to go up there and party a bit before I was 21. Before you could drink in the United States, we would go up there sometimes because you could go to the bars and stuff. The whole Catholic thing. Yeah, it's cool up there. It's cool up there. That's just right across the river from Detroit. So, not too far. My brother used to live up there. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know about it, you know. I was disconnected from all that, so it's not a thing. It's not a thing for me. I don't get it. What's up, Tony? How you doing? How's it going out there in the world? What's up with you, bro? Oh, yeah. Yep. Double cheese pizza. Yes. Hey, right on, show. Excellent. See, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on that too. I feel like there's some games and stuff I would like to get back on PC. Yes, yes, that's coming up. That will be Memorial Day weekend. Is when that always happens. Is the Indy 500. I've never been to that. I've never gone to that event. That's a Formula One race. It is different. It's a very different kind of thing for Indianapolis. I think people come from all over the world for that. You know, Formula One's more popular outside of the U.S. than it is in the U.S. So I had to wipe it and do. Oh, no way! Oh, bummer. See, that sucks. But at least it works. That's what I kept having to do to my PlayStation. Tell you the truth, I got sick of that. So yeah, I've never been to the Indy 500 because it's chaotic at best. And if you're not a huge fan of car racing or a longtime resident of the city of Indianapolis, I don't see why. I've done things centered around the race. We would do gigs and stuff up there on that weekend. Memorial Day weekend, always huge. Indianapolis, that's go time for Indianapolis. the white hair out of your head that was. Oh well, see, I mean, if you like races, that would be one to go to. That would be the one to. Uh, that's funny, Tony. Uh, yeah, I did too. Cubs baseball. I would watch Cubs baseball on WGN. Yeah, right? That's a thing, huh? I had this girlfriend when I was younger, and her family made a big deal out of Memorial Day weekend. And it was always this, and I thought, what is the deal with Memorial Day weekend? Like, who does anything that weekend? Like, in my family, it would have just been another. They would have been like, oh, okay, you don't have to go to school on Monday, so cool. We would have just chilled. And then I realized, I was like, oh, they're from Indianapolis. Like, only now am I really putting that together. So, yeah, I mean, that race is pretty legendary. But it's funny, too, because car racing's, like, not really like huge in Indiana. We don't have really NASCAR here or anything. I think maybe we do one at the Brickyard. Yeah, we do Brickyard. But it's not huge for it. Yeah, sometimes I do too, barbecue on Memorial Day weekend, but I never really made it a event. We never really, you know, until I was in my 20s and other people were doing stuff. I was like, yeah, that's a thing. Right? I know. And heavy metal's the biggest music in the world. More people download heavy metal than any form of music. Heavy metal is the most consumed music in the entire world. That's one reason I like PUBG. PUBG is like the soccer of PUBG's like the soccer of video games. Even though, I mean, Fortnite has definitely surpassed it, like, worldwide, but I guess people in China play PUBG, so. Nice. Pizza and the Beatles. I do too. I do too. I loved Keith Moon. Keith Moon's amazing musician. I just think Keith Moon was just such a force. He was unstoppable, man. Unreal. I like coffee. I don't even know how much coffee I've drank today. A lot. Like a fucking lot. You know, It's Friday. Everybody's doing their thing, man. Coffee's great. But I haven't had a milkshake in a long time. It's been all milk and donuts and cereal, and that's all I've wanted to eat the last few days. I'm having my continental breakfast. I'm having like a 3-day long continental breakfast. I don't know. Did I ever? One time, Gabber, I did. I smoked the weeds. They do have coffee flavored milkshakes. I think you can get one at like Arby's, right? Or like, that's all Starbucks is. That's all that shit is. It's coffee flavored milkshake. Yeah, everybody wanted to get in, man. I think everybody wanted to get in. Nobody's really pumped on today here. I wasn't getting that vibe from people out in the world today that they were like super into it. I think they were mainly like, I want to take care of my business and get the F out of here. It seemed like it. That one girl came in and picked her food up with no pants on. That was pretty funny. I was like, no pants, huh? Nothing. She just had a big sweatshirt on. I was like, you're not wearing pants. You got a heat wave? Damn. See, well, that's what it was. That's what it was like. It was warmer here, and then the last couple days it fell off. It was getting nice. We got UK weather here right now. That's what she was saying. She was like, "Man, I gotta go pick up these fucking French fries and shit." She probably looked at them like, "Do I realistically want to put these pants on? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm getting in my car and I'm going and I'm picking up my French fries." Yeah. That's what she was thinking. No fucking pants. My favorite was when I used to work in the store and people would come in the morning and they'd be still drunk from the night before, and they'd need new clothes and they'd be trying clothes on drunk and coming out of the dressing room with no pants on and shit. Fucking funny, dude. What's up, haters? How you doing? How's it going, man? Cheers to you. Coming out of the dressing room with no fucking pants on. They wouldn't even know. But what are you going to do? They've been getting drunk all night. A lot of times it would be people that would have been on vacation or something. They would have been in Florida and they woke up, got on the plane, came back. They were still drunk from partying and shit on their vacation, and they needed some clothes. What's up, Clint? How you doing? How's it going? Yeah, they would have been in Florida or something. Like, stuff that they had didn't have the they didn't have the right clothes for coming back to the climate. What's up, Borderline? How you doing? How's it going? Salute Quint Weedwood. Hell yeah. How's it going in your world, Clint? What's going on? What's up with you? Man, I'm getting low there. I'm gonna go put another pot on. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Narcoplexic? How you doing, man? How's it going? Scooby-Doo, where are you? I was just making more coffee. I just need a little more coffee. How's things going, man? What's up with you, dude? Cool, man. Cool. Things are going well with the construction, I hope. I'm pretty excited about that whole thing. It's looking sweet. I saw Buddy and those guys not too long ago, and they were pretty hyped on it. Yeah, well, that's where I'm at. You know, I gotta kind of hup to and do a few things, but I'm hanging in there. You know, but at this point, you know, it's been about all I'm doing. You know, I've been maintaining. All I need is a hot tub, and life would be perfect. I don't know about that. Uh, I've been involved in hot tub ordeals before. So as long as you don't have to install, maintain, or do anything to the hot tub, that would be great. Maybe you want you'll have then a bunch of finishing up. Cool, man. Cool, dude. I hear the maintaining, preserving. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. That's great though, man. That's great. I can't believe it. I really can't believe that there are multiple skate parks now. Thank you, Ted Bundy. You're a champion commenter. You are a fabulous commenter and definitely personable on the chat. So if I was wearing a hat, I would hats off to you, Ted Bundy. Cheers to you, bro. Ted Bundy's out there living the dream, man. A lot of people don't know. He's living that kind of free living Jack Kerouac-esque lifestyle that a lot of people really like wish they were living. So it's inspiring. I'm not going to say it's not inspiring. I'm trying to not be the champion of uncomfortable silences on YouTube. It's exciting and went quite smooth. Oh, cool, man. Neato. Neato. What's up, Sinner? How you doing? Hell yeah. Happy holiday weekend to you, man. I was telling them I always forget that this is a holiday weekend. It sneaks up because it moves around and stuff. Is there like, I always forget what the deal is with Easter. Oh, really? What? Nashville, Indiana? Nashville, Indiana's gonna have a skate park? I mean, dude, if Nashville, Indiana gets a skate park, it's gotta have a grindable cowboy hat, like in the design, dude. There's gotta be some sort of kitsch in there, man. It's gotta be like a cowboy hat with coping that you can rainbow grind over. Yeah, dude, cool, man. Very cool. That's great. That's great. Kids are really doing it. Kids are really doing it nowadays, man. Skateboarding is not what it was when we were kids. Jeez, man. They're not just looking at catalogs trying to figure out what board to get so they can grind a little step. Hey, right on. Well, hey, Sinner, tell everybody at the barbecue I said hi, man. I hope you guys are having beautiful weather, and I hope everything's wonderful for you and everybody at the barbecue. That's terrific. Yeah, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you guys. Well, dude, I mean, every time, every time I see those Bones wheels, the really good ones, those Bones Street Tech wheels, I always think, man, if they'd have had those when we were kids, would have been different, man. You can just revert every trick. They power slide like butter. Like those wheels are amazing, dude. Those are how skateboard wheels should feel. And we didn't have that kind of equipment. That's things are just better now. The skateboard stuff was good. We had good stuff. We had some junk stuff. We had some good stuff. We got it done on the stuff that we had. Definitely. But man, the stuff now is just incredible. Yeah, dude, now that's a barbecue. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, good for those kids, man. Good for those kids. Well, that's the thing, Saul. You put in the work, man. You did it. those kids those kids get to enjoy skateboarding in the way that they do now because of you sticking with it and doing it and being yourself and like curating it, man. Like that's the truth. That's the butterfly effect, man. You're part of that. What's up, Maz Nation? Good, how are you? Yeah, it was. What I get really into is the stuff about the Mothman, you know? Well, yeah, man, if when you were 16, if you'd have said, fuck skateboarding, fuck it, I don't care, things wouldn't be like the way they are now, that's for sure. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, yeah. Well, they're amazing. Bart and Christy are amazing. You know, they're fabulous people. What's up, Callie Goodman? How you doing? Good to hear, Mace. I'm good. I got myself a donut. Mmm. Yeah, I mean, even just advocating and endorsing, and I mean, when we were kids, every time there would be one of those meetings or something like that, we were there saying, skate park, do this. This is what we want. This is what, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll be on for games later or something. Our I just got Overwatch, so I'm super into Overwatch right now. That's like what I've been playing. Yeah, I mean, all that stuff really, like, it added up. We did that. We did those petitions and stuff like that, and it all added up. They heard it. Even if that didn't directly get things done, they heard that stuff, man. You know, they were like, this is what people are asking for, and you know, if that kind of stuff doesn't get out. Plus, we stuck with it as adults too. We didn't just give up on that. I think it all counted for a lot. These are pretty good donuts. They're just donuts from the grocery store. They're nothing special. Well, that's funny, isn't it? It was always like kind of in that movie with the daggers and the ramp locals. The situation in Bloomington couldn't have been any more like the movie Thrashin' than it really was. It's really funny. I'm not Canadian, but I do love Canada, and I have lots of wonderful Canadian friends on here. So I choose to honor them by flying the flag of Canada there. Yeah, like Thrashin'. It was like that. We were the kids who had the ramp, who just wanted to have fun and skate and goof off and whatever. We didn't take it all that seriously. And then there's the daggers, and they're like, oh, you gotta be hardcore and blah blah blah. We didn't fucking care, man. We just wanted to drink some Pepsi and pop some Ollies and what? Chili sauce? Oh man. Just fill that fucker up with mayonnaise. Here you go, I got you a jelly donut. Yeah. I don't eat a lot of stuff like this. I don't eat donuts. But I have. I have been lately. The last couple days it's just been cereal and donuts. I haven't wanted anything else. Coffee, black coffee. Why would you put sugar in the coffee? You should eat a donut. You need sugar in the coffee. Yeah, power bars. It's been frosted mini wheats. Well, yeah, frosted mini wheats. And for sandwiches, I got turkey, and I got some of that 12 grain bread. You know, all these years, it's been 9 grain bread. Then the other day, I saw the 12 grain bread at the grocery store, and I was like, "The fuck have I been doing? Where have I been this whole fucking time?" There's like 3 more grains in that bread. Same price, you get 3 more grains. Why would you buy the 9 grain bread and not the 12? Yeah, frosted mini wheats. There must be something in there I need. Coming down the line, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I do like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, the 15 grain bread. Where does it end? Where does it end? What are you going to have? 20 grain bread? 25 grain bread? I'll tell you what. You take a loaf of bread and you put 100 grains in there and you let them battle it all out until 1 grain is the king of the hill. And then you pick that grain, and that's the grain. What do you need? What do you need? How many grains you need? I'm not gonna lie though, that 12 grain bread is delicious. That's the thing. That's the thing. Frankly, frankly, it's like Seinfeld. Seinfeld's like, was the show about nothing or whatever? And then I think, but then like, what is this? And then I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm in it. I'm like, I am the show about nothing, dude. Fuck. like by doing this, I've like transcended it. Thanks, Jerry Seinfeld. Thanks for totally mind fucking me. How's it going, Jalapeno? How are ya? How's being juicy? Right? Right? I mean, what the fuck, dude? It's like streaming, doing this is like part Seinfeld episode, part Philip K. Dick novel. You know? it is. It's kind of a mind fuck, man. But I guess the solution, man, the solution to really any mind fuck is like just not think about it. If you don't think about it, it's okay. I don't know, I'm just gonna do this, I'm just gonna not think about it. You're fine. I can get through it. I can do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I hope it's a beautiful weekend for you. Wherever you may be. Wherever your jalapeno is juicy. Oh yeah? That's cool, man. People have cool adventures snowboarding. People go do backwoods snowboarding, and snowboarding's awesome. Oh, there's another thing I miss doing. I miss going snowboarding. With skateboarding, I feel like it's the physical thing that is holding me back from doing it. Australia, hey, well, it should be a beautiful weekend down there. Casey Willux is a good dude with a good channel going. I think with snowboarding, it's the expense that stops me from really doing it. Uh, oh, there's always something else. There's always something else. That's right, we had this conversation before. Well, thank you for refreshing me. I remembered, as soon as you said it, I remembered having the last conversation. I talk to a lot of people. It's hard to always sort everyone out by internet name. No. No. Like the plastic? Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I've been on there where there's not enough snow and you're like digging into the dirt and shit. I've gone snowboarding with narcoleptic just like in the woods up on hills and shit where we're going down trails that aren't meant for snowboarding. Yeah, you bet. Oh, you bet. I mean, for me, it was like skateboarding was just always super accessible. You know, you didn't have to pay a lot of money for the board. You didn't really have to, spend a lot of money on the equipment, and then you could just go out and do it. Once you had your gear, you just could go out and do it. Skateboard like wheels. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's awesome. That's awesome. You can strap in and everything. Dude, that's cool. That's cool, man. Isn't there, there's like a mini ramp and stuff at this indoor park here, isn't there? There's a mini there, right? Actual slow isn't as slippy with a sheet of rubber with water running down. I'm feeling. No, the snow. It's probably not as slippery and it's probably like faster. I mean, you're gonna get better frictionless resistance with the snow. That's the beautiful thing about it. You know, your board will have that metal edge and it carves in it and it catches you like kind of just enough. It's like rubbing a razor down your face or something. So you literally, you catch that edge and you're leaning on one edge or the other, whether you're on your heels or your toes. And it has a lot. I think there's oh, yeah? Really? Man, I'd like to go and skate a little mini ramp sometime, man. I could do that. I'd like to go and get refreshed and skate some mini ramp. That's where I'd have to start though. I'd have to skate mini a bunch to be able to do it again, I think. I'd want to get my mini skills up and then go. I'm getting my truck fixed. I'm in the process of getting my truck fixed, so I'll be mobile here pretty soon. A metal 6-foot, huh? I drunk too much hot damn cinnamon. Dude. Put a little of that hot damn in my coffee. Could you pour a little of that hot damn in my coffee for me? I like it. I like hot damn in my coffee. I like Goldschlager in coffee. I love that shit. I like butter shots in coffee. I like cinnamon schnapps. Schnapps in coffee is good. It's just got to be the right kind of schnapps. Mm. Yeah, cool, man. Well, it'd be good for both of us then, man. I don't have shoes. I need a pair of skate shoes. I need to go get a pair of Vans or something before I go skateboarding. I don't think I can skate in my Crocs. So that's really all I'm missing. I've got a board and stuff, but I could get down on some mini ramp with the AC on around 68 degrees to cool down. Shit. We had it on a couple days ago. We had the air conditioning on. But now we don't need it. It's cold today. It teased us. I was going to go out on my kayak the other day. But since the truck, I couldn't do it. But yeah, Overwatch. It's been Overwatch. I just picked up Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is an older game, but that's pretty fun if you like Apex Legends. Pretty hard skating the new stuff. Oh, what? What? No shit, man. No shit. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, fuck, man. I'm 40, I'll be 41 this summer, man. So when I go to the concrete park and stuff, I'm going to have to wear some knee pads and shit. But I think for the mini ramp and stuff, I should be okay. I don't think I worry too much about that. Hot weather plus hot damn whiskey equals way too freaking hot. Oh man, dude. See if I drink just a little bit of whiskey, if I drank whiskey, man, I'd be fucked up, dude. That shit fucks me up. I'd black out. Oh yeah, see, that's nice. See, that would be nice. Really here, jalapeno, it's seasonal. So, it's seasonal. So really in the spring and summer, I go kayaking. We've got some pretty good rivers here for it. Well, yeah, but a mini ramp. I'll skate a wood mini ramp. You know, I remember skating that metal 6 foot in Sandusky, Ohio. But I mean, that was probably 20 years ago. We've got some okay rivers. We've got a lot of flat water rivers where it's nice and relaxing to go down here. And then the creeks and stuff are a little swifter. The creeks offer a little more resistance, but if you wanted to do whitewater or something, we'd have to go down to like Missouri, you know. Yes, I love the summer. I love the summer. I like the hot weather. I like being warm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't have one of those here. We don't have an ocean. We've got some pretty great lakes. Yeah, but we mostly go rivers and creeks and that kind of shit, you know. So it's easy. We've got some like short runs that we do. You know, stuff that's not a big deal. The creeks I usually have the most fun on. the shorter, swifter kind of stuff. But there's nothing with any like rapids. Dude, I remember seeing people do that shit in Germany. I was in Germany and people were surfing in this river. They had it dammed up like that. And I heard rumors that there's going to be a kayak park in Columbus, maybe. There'll be a kayak park. No, it's fun. It is really fun. What do I want for my birthday? I want to go outside. I want to go outside. I want to go kayaking or skateboarding or throw a frisbee around or something like that. That's what I want. So it's July. My birthday is July. I'll be 41 in July. So usually I get what I want because it's a bunch of fireworks and barbecues, and July is a fun time of year. I always really enjoy it. Yes, a kayak park, dude. A kayak park. That's a thing. They have the flow of water, and you've got the rapids course that you go down. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. Um, there's one in like South Bend or something, but that is actually part of a river where they dam the river. They can kind of control the flow of the water. They'll set it up the way they want. I think that's for like the Notre Dame. Yeah, right on, Sinner. Dude, see, that's sounding good to me. That's sounding good to me. This cold and rainy shit, I'm over it. We know it. May in less than 2 weeks. Go Columbus. They bought some European guy to. Oh, yeah, cool. Weird. Huh. Weird. Columbus is a weird town. Yeah, I don't know. That could be, that could be a rumor or a project that doesn't go anywhere with that kayak park. But that's exciting. That would be a lot of fun. Hey, Queen, how you doing? What's going on, Queenie? Yeah, no, it'll be nice. When it's warm and stuff like that, I'm just way more inclined to like go out, get the exercise I need to get, do the things I need to do for myself. Are you really? Are you really? Dude, you're amazing. You're cool as fuck. That's so cool. I've always wanted to do that on a game. I always wanted to do that on like Battlefield 4 or something. Ah, see, that's badass. That's badass. Yes, I have jalapeno. Narcoplexec and I actually have been on trips like that together where we canoed down the river and camped. I can kind of canoe from place to place. We can canoe from like town to town here. So that's pretty cool. $20 a month, dude. That's awesome. Dude, you're so cool. You're so cool. I've always wanted to do that. That's amazing, Queen. So good, dude. So good. Well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy that you're into that like that. Oh, from running your AC, huh? Yes. Yes. Yeah. I always wanted to do that on like Battlefield 4, but I never felt like I had enough people playing. Curtis and I talked about it for BF4. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right. Zach Cooper had wrecked his bike right before we went on that trip, and he ran his front wheel of the bike into a chain, and he flipped over, and he hit his face on the ground. He about broke his nose, man. And it was like 2 or 3 days after the bike wreck that we went on that canoeing trip, and he was still bleeding. He hit his face so hard. Oh, I did already, sinner. I did. I won't move again for another year and a half at least. I signed my lease here for um, another year. So not for a while. Not for a while, I hope. To be honest with you, I hate moving. I lived in that last place for 7 years. But I know it looks almost exactly like my old place. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit in a little room on a little screen. From your perspective, too, it looks almost like exactly like the old place. It's funny. It Oh no, no. No, I got to get moving. I got to get my ass moving. Uh, what? What? No way. No way. They saw the Morels from their truck being Funk Zombie Clan. Yes! All right, dude. I love it, Zombie Queen. I love it. I'm so glad you did that. That's so much fun. That is so much fun to have your own server like that. Dude, that's really great. That's going to be really great for your stream. That's huge for your stream. That's really good news. Those are mine. Yeah. Dude, I found them growing in town just down by the CBS and shit. Now you got me looking out. Now you got me looking out my window, looking in my yard just to see if I can see any mushrooms growing in my yard. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys live in an area where morel mushrooms grow, or if you've ever had them. But this time of year, in the forest that we live in, we get these morel mushrooms this time of year, and they're just amazing. They're the most delicious kind of mushroom you'd ever want to eat. Hey, Frank the Tank. Thank you, Frank the Tank. Thanks for being frank with me. I respect your frankness. I feel bad for. Yes, I do have a backyard. I do have a backyard. We don't have much of a front yard. Our yard out front just goes out to the street, kind of. But we have a nice big backyard. I can go back there and chill if I want. Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. Dude, we're streaking. We're streaking. Yeah, mushrooms will grow in my yard this time of year. Edible mushrooms, ones that are good. Morel mushrooms. They grow all over. Well, where I live is interesting because really the town that I live in is in the forest. So there's kind of the forest kind of encroaches in on the town. You can't keep the forest out. So where I am, it's a forest at heart. We just live here. We live in it. So yeah, there are mushrooms. Is woods good for a bonfire? Yeah, I love that. I love that. Nice and quiet at night. Hey, thank you, Clint Weedwood. Big respect to you, man. Cheers to you, Clint. I do not live in Guam. It's a ruse. I used to um, try and uphold that, but no, I don't really live in Guam. I live in Indiana. I'm a Guam aficionado, though. I do love Guam. When when it was the nuclear standoff and everything, people still like believed that I lived on Guam, and people were like, "Hey, are you okay?" Stuff. I was like, "Yeah, it's cool. I don't really." I had to tell people, I'm like, "I don't really live on Guam. This is just a lie. This is a thing I made up." Bad if fire happened to get near my house. Well, man, yeah, nah. You gotta keep that out of there. You gotta keep that away. When I was a kid, I remember hearing these sounds outside. We lived in the country, and I heard these sounds outside, like someone shooting a shotgun, you know? And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I snuck downstairs and I looked out my back door and I saw my neighbor's house, and our neighbor's house was just like engulfed in fire, and it was in this huge fireball and like catching a tree on fire um, as soon as I looked out there. And I realized the sounds that I heard, the guy was a sign painter, and it was the paint cans exploding. Oh, Philadelphia Phillies. Hell yeah. I got a bunch of friends that live out there now, that live in Philadelphia. A lot of people from here end up moving over there. So everybody I know likes it. I've only really heard great things about Philly. Hey, right on, right on. I'm sure I'll be in there to say hey pretty soon here. I love stew. Bryce Harper. Yes, it is. Very close. Very close. I like it out there. Well, cool. Well, that's all great. And I think that's going to be just about it for me. If Stu's going on and whatever, I'm going to relax and kick back and maybe watch a little of his stream and play some video games and do my thing, man. So, thank you guys. Thanks for being frank with me. And I will see you next time. Later.